What's going on, guys? It is like 6 something in the morning. A lot of you guys have been asking me what you should start off with in the very beginning. These right here are gonna be your bread and butter. These are your basic Bellbrook chairs, okay? Depending on the company you buy them from, you'll get a different name for them. These are your bread and butter. You will rent this more than anything else in your event rental inventory, okay? So it's like 6 something in the morning right now. I'm gonna deliver these to a school. I need to take them 100 of these. They're super simple to move around. You can transport these in cars, so you don't need a truck. So these are very efficient to have in your inventory. This is the first thing you should get. Even before tables, people will always need chairs. I'm gonna take them, get paid. I'll show you guys the invoice at the end of how much I'm getting for these 100 chairs. That way you guys can get an idea of how much money you can make with a simple item like this, okay? So I'm gonna finish loading up here and then I'll continue on with the video in a second. All right, guys, what I'm loading up now is the Mantis mover. This thing right here is gonna save you a lot of time and headache, okay? If you have a truck, you need a Mantis mover. This right here is a dolly that can move chairs. It can move water barrels if you guys are staking a tent with water barrels or anchoring a tent. If you guys are moving anything that's heavy, this thing right here will do the trick, okay? And it has these big tires, so if you guys are off-road, if you're on grass, if you're on gravel or whatever, these things will go through those surfaces pretty easily, okay? So this is the Mantis mover. You guys are gonna want it. Other companies might have other names again, but depending on where you go, you just find out what it is and buy one of these, okay? Obviously this is only gonna work if you have a truck. So if you're only gonna have a car or a van that's not that big, then obviously you can't get this to do your deliveries, but you can still have it at your house. You can still have it at your warehouse, and it will help you move things around pretty easily, okay? So right now what I'm doing is just strapping this in, and then we'll head out to the school and unload these and go on about our day, okay? All right, guys, so the sun is coming out finally. We just got to the school. I'm about to start unloading these chairs, get them loaded up on this dolly, and then go inside, set everything up. And then I'm gonna drop some alpha in this video so that you guys can take some knowledge with you today. And also I'm gonna put some videos in the description box, and I'll explain what those are in a second. Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. All right, so as you guys can see, very easy to load up on this, and then I'll just move it down this hallway. I do have a long distance to go, so imagine if you had to carry this by hand, it will take you forever. You're gonna get very tired, but with this, I can literally just push it in, get it unloaded, come grab the rest of them, set everything up, and we're good to go. All right, let me keep working. Alright, guys, so you saw just how easily you can unload the chairs from the dolly onto the area you're taking them to. So it doesn't take much effort to move them around and unload them from the dolly, okay? So I'm gonna finish up with the rest of these chairs, load them up, take them inside. I'm gonna do the setup, and then we're out to the gym. So another quick tip I can give you, make sure you guys always carry a rag with you. You never know if your hands are gonna be dirty, or for some reason there's a chair that's dirty that you didn't notice. But make sure you always have a rag with you. You'll always have a water source around somewhere. So if you have a water bottle or whatever, or if you have water in a bathroom in the location you're delivering to, you can always wet this and clean your chair, okay? So I always carry one of these just in case any of these here have a little bit of dirt on them. I can wipe it down, and then they can have their clean equipment. All right, so that's it for right now. Let me keep loading these in. All right, guys, so I'm just leaving the school now. We just finished that 100 chair delivery. They requested another 100 chairs right as I was finishing up the setup. So I'm never going to say no to money, okay? And that's something you guys should practice. Do not say no to money unless it just makes no sense. In this situation, it makes sense, okay? Because they've been using us for a few years now. So obviously, I'm going to go get those 100 chairs, collect a little bit more money, and then we'll go on about our day, all right? Either way, it's slow out here. It's a slow season. So any bit of money you can get is a plus. All right, guys, we just made it back with the second round of chairs. So I'm going to unload these, and then we'll head out to the gym, and we'll call it a day for the chair delivery. So we just got to the gym now. I'm going to get a good workout in very quick, and then I'll head home, show you guys the invoice, and start editing the video. Listen, it doesn't matter how much money you guys are making, how much money you guys have in your bank account. If you guys are not in shape, none of that matters, okay? And you probably have people around you that are looking up to you, that depend on your ability to be a role model that you might not even think about, okay? I got a 3-year-old and I got a 4-year-old, and I'm gonna be that example for them, both financially, on how I grow my financial freedom, and physically on how I stay in shape and provide them that stability that they need to see at an early age, okay? A lot of times you hear that the father's not in the home. Well, I'm in the home, and I'm gonna make sure that I make the best out of it, okay? I'm gonna make sure that I'm the role model they need to see. And that's how you guys need to carry on with your life as well, okay? You never know who you're leading by example, all right? So make sure you guys are focusing on that. It's not all about making money. You guys also have to take care of yourself and make sure you're moving your entire life in the positive direction, not backwards, okay? So let me get in here, get a quick workout.
I would really ride for you. You know I spend the time on you. I could hold it down for you. Let me spend the time on you. Let me spend the time on you.
Keep it on it with you. It's women that wanna swap with you. But with everything we've been through, you've been too. You've been one-sided, you've been solid. Know I had to see it live before I got it. You really witness a nigga climb from the trenches. I know they wouldn't put you at a height. I do admit it like eyes when you said, so I feel it how you feel it right now. Been thinking about what to take it next. Wanna run it by you, send a text, I know it's late. Every time I shoot that shot, know I net it. I ain't stressing, I ain't worried about the pressure. It ain't nothing, I've been vetted. This testosterone in your section, know you ready. Need you to drop that pen, let me slide in my presence. Let me lock it in, I bet you never regret it. I can show you some things you ain't ever seen, so you won't forget it. Hey, no comparison. You anything but regular, it's evident. You my healing, you my medicine. You knew me before I knew me, you really been for me ever since. Never lost sight of where we trying to make it. I've been trying to get ahead of it before I go. Crazy all of the places.
All right, guys, so we're back in the office now. I got the invoice pulled up for you. As you guys can remember, it was only 100 chairs we were renting out originally, okay? But while we were there, they added another 100 chairs. So total 200 chairs for today's delivery made us $350, okay? Just for the chairs alone at $1.75 each. Delivery was $80 and installation was $90, and they are going to keep the equipment for more than 24 hours. So I came up with a day charge of just $35. They use us a lot, so I just made a small fee because they're keeping the equipment so long. So the total amount that we're making out of this event is $588.30, okay? Let that sink in, okay? Because sometimes it's hard to grasp what I'm trying to explain when it comes to this side hustle, all right? 200 chairs is all I delivered today, and I made $588.30. Obviously, you have logistics and stuff you're going to take care of. You got to put gas and stuff like that. So some of this is going to get eaten up, you know, because you have expenses. Obviously, it's a business. But I did it on my own. I didn't pay a helper or anything. So anything left after that is going into the business account, okay? Is profit for us to keep operating during the slow season. So think about it. $588.30. There are people working an entire shift for an entire week, okay? 8 hours a day, however long it is, that get paid this after taxes, okay? We made this in just a few hours by taking chairs, all right? It's not like I'm going to be at the event myself. The chairs are going to be there. People are going to sit on the chairs on their own. I'm not going to help them sit, all right? This is just delivering chairs.
This is the power of event rentals, okay? And anyone that makes fun of you for having an event rental business, they can go and do something else with their lives, okay? Because although this is not the sexiest business in the world, it makes money, okay? And if you guys are following the channel, it's because you guys want to make money. So with that being said, I'm not only going to talk about event rentals, okay? But I will make a lot of videos about it. So if you guys are into crypto, if you guys are into financial freedom, if you guys want to learn how to make money other ways, be creative on the ways you make money, follow the channel, subscribe, like the video down below. Make sure to drop a comment. Let me know what you learned from the video, because all of this stuff helps me out on growing the channel. I'm trying to hit 2,000 subscribers by the end of the year. It's December 18th right now. So as you guys can see right here, I'm at 1,162 subscribers. Is it possible to hit 2,000 subs? It's possible. It's going to be tough, but it is possible. But you guys can help me with this if you guys actually want this information, okay? Obviously, don't subscribe if you don't want to learn any of this stuff. If you don't want to make money, don't subscribe, okay? Don't subscribe. I don't recommend it. Just skip on to another video or something, another creator. But if you want to help out the community, grow along with us, make money, become financially free, then subscribe down below, drop a comment. Let me know what you think about event rentals. Are you thinking about getting into it? What questions do you have? Make sure to drop it. I'll try and answer all of them the best that I can. And without further ado, I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you on the next one.